When I said I do, I never thought I'd be standing next to the son of the woman who murdered my mother. But revenge, oh, revenge had other plans. My name's Clara. I was only 14 when my mom died in what police called a car accident. But it was no accident. She was run off the road by a drunk driver, Margaret, a wealthy socialite. Margaret never went to prison. Her lawyer twisted the truth. She cried in court, and the judge called it an unfortunate mistake. That mistake left me an orphan. I promised myself that one day, she'd pay. I grew up, studied psychology, learned how people think, how guilt eats them alive. I didn't want blood. I wanted her to feel the same pain I felt, but slowly, years later, I moved to another city, started a new life, or so everyone thought. That's when I met Ethan, charming, kind, the kind of man who makes you forget your pain. For the first time, I laughed again. I fell for him, but the night he took me to meet his mother, my heart stopped. It was her. Margaret, she didn't recognize me, too many years had passed. I smiled, shook her hand, and said, "It's lovely to finally meet you, Mrs. Wells." Inside, my blood was on fire. I was marrying the son of my mom's killer. I could have walked away, but then I realized, fate had given me the perfect chance. I became the perfect daughter-in-law. Sweet. Caring. Harmless, but I watched her every move, her routines, her secrets, her medicine cabinet. One night, while helping her organize family photos, I found a picture of the car crash, and a hidden letter from her lawyer, saying, "Don't worry. The evidence is gone. No one will ever find out." I copied everything. Then, slowly, I began my plan. I sent anonymous letters to her, ones that said things like, "She knows what you did. You can't hide forever." Margaret started losing sleep. She became paranoid, snapping at Ethan, trembling at every knock on the door. On our wedding anniversary, I slipped a copy of that lawyer's letter into her purse. Right before Ethan's surprise party, when her friends arrived, I played a video, a tribute to the woman who destroyed my family. On screen, pictures of my mom, the crash, the letter, and Margaret's name. She screamed. The guests froze. Ethan looked at her like he'd never seen her before. "Mom, is this true?" he asked. She collapsed, sobbing, "It was an accident. I didn't mean to." And in that moment, I felt nothing but silence inside me. Margaret confessed everything. The media tore her apart. Ethan couldn't forgive her, or me. When he found out who I really was, he walked away. "You destroyed both of us," he said. Maybe he was right, but as I stood at my mother's grave, I whispered, "Mom." She finally said she was sorry. I turned and walked away, alone, but free.